Okay, so before the week ends, I wanted to quickly let you know all the deals that dropped on AppSumo this week because on Monday, there was a pretty big drop. So let's start with Tabby. So this is a tool that connects to your bank and cards. It sorts your income and your spending, and it keeps all of your books ready for tax season. So the way it works is you hook up your accounts, and it automatically labels stuff like Uber as transport, Adobe for software, and it flags what's tax deductible as well. So you could see simple reports like profit and loss, and also your cash flow, so you know how much you really made after all of your expenses. So I would say this is made for freelancers and also solo business owners who don't want to pay a bookkeeper, but still need clean records for tax season. So to make the most out of this tool, I would go for tier 2 because it unlocks the real-time account sync and also the advanced AI categorization. So for the real-time account sync, it basically keeps all of your bank and card transactions updated automatically. And for the advanced AI categorization, so this one will instantly put each one into the right expense or income category, so your books stay accurate with almost no manual work on your end. Okay, so for me, I've been using Wave since the beginning of running my own business. And this particular reviewer mentioned that it's an alternative to Wave and QuickBooks. They also mentioned that the primary thing it does seem to be missing is Stripe integration. So if that is important, just keep that in mind. Next, we have Rybbit. So this is I would say, Google Analytics alternative. Okay, so this shows you what people do on your site, like which pages they visit, which buttons they click, and also where they stop before buying or signing up. So you add a small script tag to your site, then you can watch live stats. You can also see full user journeys and even replay what a visitor did on a specific page. It also skips cookies and tracks visits in a way that stays within GDPR and CCPA rules while still counting real humans instead of any bots that might be entering your site. So you can use it to set up funnels, track goals like your sign up or purchase, and share the dashboard with your team for multiple sites. Now, if you manage 3 or less websites, I would say tier 1 is perfectly fine. Now, keep in mind, there is 2-year data retention only for all tiers. And when it comes to page views, so a page view equals anytime a page on your site loads and the Rybbit script fires. Okay, so just keep that in mind. And also, I took a look at this particular review. So when they said here, they said, when I choose to try the replay video of user journey, you need to upgrade to a monthly plan to access it, right? So just keep that in mind. You do need to upgrade to access the replay, the video of the user journey. Next, we have Arvow. So this is a tool that writes SEO blog posts for you. It also publishes them to WordPress or Shopify and helps those posts show up on Google search and also ChatGPT. So you set up your brand voice, your keywords and target language, and it spits out full articles with headings, even tables of contents, images, videos, and links. It can also fix your existing posts by adding internal links, metadata, schema, alt text, and refreshed content. Now, if you run multiple sites or clients, it auto-generates articles from RSS feeds, YouTube videos, or news, and it posts them on a schedule. And it also shares them to social channels as well. Now, keep in mind that even though this is a lifetime deal, it's, in terms of the credits, it's a one-time lifetime SEO writer credit. So just keep that in mind. But you do get all of the features listed in this deal. Now, if you want more SEO writer credits, you can purchase them for $39 per 1,000. So if I were you, I would grab tier 1 maybe, and then just purchase additional add-ons if you wish. Also keep in mind that under the deal terms and conditions, it does say here, access to all future AI models may be provided at a discounted rate, or access to future AI models may require an add-on. Now, I did take a look at the question and answer section. So the founder said most articles cost around 10 to 12 credits depending on the number of images. So if you want to see a full breakdown, feel free to check out this URL. And if you're wondering if it's possible to post directly to WordPress, you can. So the founder said it is possible to post directly to a WordPress website built with Elementor. Next up, we have FlexiFunnels. So this is a tool where you type what kind of website or funnel you want, and it builds the whole thing for you with pages, forms, and payment steps. So you can then drag stuff around, change the text, add videos, and tweak layouts like you're editing a Canva design. It also writes your emails, add copy, hooks, and WhatsApp messages based on your product and audience. So you don't stare at a blank screen and, not take any action. So on top of that, it also lets you host and sell your courses, take payments, track signups, and run upsells and timers for your offers. Now, I would probably go for license tier 4 simply because it does give you all of the features, including the advanced conversion optimization. So this gives you Flexi Proof, which is the social proof notifications, the automated split testing, tab messaging, pop-ups, timers, and dynamic date. Not sure why they limited to tier 4 and higher, but I think those are important to have. So I would go for tier 4 or 5. Now regarding the credits, okay, so 1 AI credit equals 1 AI generated page. Now they say it's not a basic page, but it's a full high converting page with a professional design, layout, and so forth. Now, when it comes to the credits, so price for additional credits, it's $2.39 per AI page builder credit. Now, each subdomain counts as 1 domain slot. So if you have tier 5 with 20 domains, connecting blog.site.com and shop.site.com uses 2 slots. And regarding the visitors divided by websites, so it's not divided by websites, it's actually monthly visits are account level, not per website level. So if you want more details, so it's 100,000 visits for $15. And monthly add-ons, it's $15 per month for 30,000 visits. And it goes higher the more visits you need. There's also unlimited visits that you can pay $38 per month for, okay? So you could purchase additional limits if you need to. Okay, so DARMC Report is back. So this is a tool that shows you who is sending email using your domains and if those emails are set up correctly. All right, so you connect it by adding a DARMC record, and then it turns the raw reports from mail providers into easy to read summaries. So you could see which services like CRMs, newsletters, or servers are sending with your domain and which ones are failing checks. It also helps you spot fake senders pretending to be you so you can block them. Now, I would say one code is perfectly fine for most of us. Now, I would look into the deal terms and conditions because there's a lot of information you need to be aware of. So this needs a business email domain to use the tool. And also previous customers, AppSumo customers, of the DARMC Report's first LTD are not eligible to purchase this deal, but previous AppSumo customers will maintain their unlimited domains at code 1, and previous AppSumo customers who purchased between June of 2022 through August of 2024 can buy more codes to increase their feature limits. Next, we have animation add-ons. So this is a WordPress and Elementor plugin that lets you drop in pre-made animated sections, pages, and full site templates, and then swap the text and images. So you could pick from like 200 plus complete site designs, 10,000 plus sections, and 2,000 plus pages that already have the special scroll effects, the hover effects, and page transition effects all wired up. You can also build your own animations by tweaking timelines, triggers, and motion settings through a visual builder tied to each Elementor widget. So I would say this is made for people running multiple client or agency sites who want all the scroll animations, the SVG effects, and smooth scrolling to run directly inside Elementor. So you just pick the tier with the site limits you need. So it's between 3 sites up to 350 websites. Now taking a look at the question and answer. So Divi compatibility. So for me personally, I do use Divi. Unfortunately, it's not compatible with Divi right now, so the founder did say they're working on making it compatible with it, but for now it is fully compatible with Elementor only. And also regarding the premium templates, so the founder did say that you will get access to all of their pro templates. Next, we have SendTurtle. So this is a tool that lets you send docs like decks, proposals, and contracts, then see exactly how each person reads through every single page. So you can see which pages they linger on, where they drop off, and what clicks or like what links they're clicking on, and how many times they come back to your file. So it gives you reports like heat maps, time on page charts, and a list of your most engaged contacts so you know who's actually paying attention to all of the stuff you send them. It also adds AI suggestions that tell you how to tweak your content and when to follow up with specific people. Now, there's only one tier available at $49. Now, regarding the custom domain options, so custom domain options are planned for next year. But as of right now, you can change the recipient landing page logo and colors so that it has the same look and feel as other branding from your business. Automagical apps, Automagical Nudge. So this is interesting. So this is a Gmail add-on that sends follow-up emails for you when someone doesn't reply and reminds you about messages you don't want to forget. So you set up little nudge sequences on an email you're writing or one you already sent, and it keeps pinging the person until they answer. It can also scan your inbox to find emails where someone asked you to do something and you never replied, then summarize them so you know what you missed. You also get a dashboard right inside Gmail where you can see which follow-ups went out, which got replies, and what's still coming up. All right, so for this Gmail add-on, so with tier 1, you get 50 AI credits. So this is one time, all right? So it's the AI button, all currently, draft my email equals 1 credit, inbox read equals 5 credits. So it is pretty credit hungry, I would say, and the AI credit limits are on the lower side. So if you really want this deal, I would go for a higher tier. Next, we have Dodo Payments. So this is a tool that lets you accept money for your SaaS, your AI app, or digital downloads using subscriptions, usage-based pricing, or one-time payments. So you can track stuff like seats, tokens, or credits and automatically charge users every month or based on how much they use. It also handles taxes, currency conversion, and local payment methods, so people in different countries can pay you with their own cards and wallets. You plug it into your app with their SDKs or payment links, and then manage plans, invoices, and customer payments from their dashboard. So they do take a percentage of your sales for tier 1 and 2, but if you want the free billing, then you would need a tier 3, but regardless, you still get you need to pay the processing fee and transaction fee as well. So there is a 3% surcharge for BNPL transactions. So just keep that in mind. Now, Formaloo is back. So this is a tool that lets you build forms, surveys, client portals, and small internal apps that collect data and then do stuff with it automatically. So you can make forms that remember people's info. So when your customers or team fill something once, the next form auto-fills their name, email, company, and other details. So you can Turn your form answers straight into documents like contracts, invoices, proposals, or certificates as ready PDFs that can send or store, that you can send or store. You can also hook it up to things like your CRM, your email tool, or payment system. So when someone fills a form, tasks get assigned, leads get scored, or payments get logged. Now pay attention to what you get for each tier. Okay, so for the white labeling features, so you could remove your the Formaloo branding, and then you could add your own logo, custom domains with SSL as well. So that unlocks at tier 2. But when it comes to the smart backup, so this one, what this means is it's the automatic secure backups of your data, so you can restore information if something breaks or is lost. And for the SAML with SSO, so this is a login method that lets users sign in to Formaloo using their existing company account with one set of credentials. So that unlocks at tier 4. And for the database encryption, so this is protecting all stored data by converting it into unreadable code. So only authorized systems or people can access the original information. So if you want that database encryption, you need to grab tier 4 or tier 5. Also, take a look at the deal terms and conditions, okay? So previous AppSumo customers will get grandfathered into the new feature limits, and also purchasers of previous Formaloo LTDs will maintain their original team member limits, so 5 on tier 2, and they will also maintain access to white label features, tier 1.